For this video, I'm going to do it unboxing style. This is the Osight S. This was sent to me, and I've reviewed one of the Osight S's before. This is just one that's in a different color, and they just released this one, and I figured, you know what? I'll review this just that way I have a sample size of more than one, so maybe I can get a little bit of hint of consistency and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be kind of the unboxing format for this particular site. I figure I'll do it that way. It's a little bit different than most of the reviews on this site that are coming out right now. So this is a closed emitter dot, 2 MOA dot and 32 MOA circle. I'm going to pop open the box. And that's one thing about Olight and Osight, is they're good at the packaging, for sure. Do I care about the packaging? I guess it's okay, but I honestly don't care so much. But I think it's kind of cool that, you know, for the people that do care to have a good presentation, I think it's cool that they provide that. Nice little note there. Thank you for being part of the Osight family. Your support as a region. We are here. So, nice little sentiment from it. So, all right, here's the site right here on this side, and here's the support stuff. So let's go over the support stuff right here. So this is a baggie. That's what's in this little thing. And so that way you can take this out of the box, throw everything into a bag, so that way you don't have to hold on to the box if you choose. This right here is the mounting hardware, and I'll show that, which I think is kind of cool. I'm not worried about ripping this because it's not going to stay in the box. But I think that's kind of cool what Osight does with this mounting hardware. Oops, as I hit the camera and everything, right? I think one of the cool things that they do is they provide a good amount of hardware. Some of these budget lights, they don't have good hardware, and you end up having to get other stuff. But these guys have a good selection, and they have plenty of it. So that's pretty cool. Different sizes for whatever your mounting needs are. So I think that's pretty cool. This right here, this is the charging cable, the USB charging cable that plugs into your cover, the lanyard cord, and then a adjustment tool. So the adjustment tool, and I'll show you here real quick. So there's your little lanyard loop for your bag and whatnot. Here's your charging cord to charge this site right here. This portion of the cord goes right into the back of this cover, and then this plugs into a charging block, and then you can charge your site. Here's your fancy little adjustment tool right here for Osight. Kind of reminds me of Special Operations Group. If you know some of their gear, they like the skull and whatnot on their gear. Their skull has a beret on it though, so interesting enough. Pretty good adjustment tool. This right here is your manual and whatnot. I'm not going to get that out. But let's talk about the site itself. So this site, it is a RMSc footprint, and this particular site is pretty cool in the sense that it is a closed emitter. I think that's kind of cool. I think closed emitter is becoming the hot new thing for sites now. It's a very clean design, very small, closed emitter. It does have a couple wings in the back to act as sights. And see if I can get it to... There's your sight right there. That's with the 32 MOA dot, and then I can adjust it to just the 2 MOA center dot. If I just want a dot, I can do that as well. This right here, this cover is pretty cool. So this cover slips over the sight, and you can see there's my charge level. It's not fully charged. There you go. It gives me a charge level. Then it turns off. It protects the site. I can plug in right back here. It'll charge the site. And then when I'm ready to use it again, I just pull it right off. I'm good to go. So I dig it. Would this site be really good for long-term use out in the field? Yeah, the battery life lasts pretty good on it, so I don't think there'd be too much of an issue as long as you don't lose this and maybe you carry a portable battery pack with you to recharge. Then yeah, you can do it, but I think it's more suited towards, you know, stuff like home defense, basic carry, conceal, stuff like that. That's where this is going to work the best. And that's just because of the nature of the charging. The one plus of having charging like this is you never have to worry about replacing a battery. You don't have to worry about taking off a battery cover or anything like that, or buying new batteries, you're just all set. The durability of these sights, they're average. They're average. There's some people saying that they're good to go. Some people saying that they do have some durability issues and some hold zero issues. The other Osight that I haven't had any issues with it at all, so I don't expect any issues with this. I'm actually probably going to put this on a shotgun, I think. I have a shotgun plan for this. So I haven't fully decided whether it's going to go on a shotgun or maybe a different handgun, but I'm definitely going to throw it on something here and take it out and shoot this, and that'll be a different video down the road. But first impressions, everything looks good on it. The quality, the machine work, looks pretty consistent throughout the sight. The glass looks pretty good, first impressions. I'm not seeing any obvious issues with the glass. This is like the other one that I have. The adjustments are nice and tight on it. In fact, I can test that right now. Let's see how solid. Yeah, pretty good. It's not too loose. One thing I don't like is adjustments that are super loose, because that just lends to not quality when it comes to these budget type setups. But this sight is pretty good to go. I like the adjustments on it. The bottom here, you can kind of see, there we go. Nice and sealed at the bottom. So for the price, I think this is a winner. You know, it's certainly a budget category type sight, but it is a closed emitter. That is a really big selling point for me. I do like the closed emitters. So anyway, there it is, kind of an unboxing format, really quick and to the point, pretty impromptu. But I figured, you know what, I don't really do unboxings on this channel, so I figured, what the hell, why not try it, right? More videos as I can get down to the range. It's finally warming up around here in my area, so hope to get some range time in. I am backed up, and I have a lot of things I got to do, so hopefully we can get out there and get it done. So feel free to put your comments in, whether good or bad, if you have any experiences with these Osights, these Osight S's. And again, don't be hesitant to comment, so that way everybody can look at the comments. They can get a good idea of what these sites are all about. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, stay safe.